Hey everyone. So I'm really excited to make this workout video for you and break down the science behind why you're going to do your core this way. So I know many people end up watching the recordings and I love that we've got that flexibility. So I'm going to walk you through how to build a strong core. And it really starts with nutrition, but also understanding that muscle burns fat. So if we get enough protein in our diet, we can build muscle. And if we build muscle, we can drop body fat, right? So I want you to understand that in order to make those abs pop, we've got to add resistance of some sort to our workout plan, right? We can't just do normal crunches. We can't just do, bicycles and expect to get crazy, amazing results with the core. So I'm going to walk you through why you would do some of these moves, and you can do all four moves. And what I end up doing is doing one on my back. I do one on my hands, one on my back, one on my hands. So I'm able to alternate the aspect of my core, but also adding resistance. I'm going to give modifications for it as well. So know that will be provided for you. One of the things that I like to share really heavily is I have a lot of injuries from showing horses my whole life. I have no spaces in the lower part of my spine or my neck. So I have to modify it quite a bit, but I also listen to my body. And this is actually the number one reason that I do end up alternating from my hands to my back. So let's go ahead and get started. So for me today, any of these moves you can do without weights, and any of them you can come on your knees when I'm on my knees for some of them, okay? So I have 5-pound weights right here. And you can do this also on a stability ball. Many people will do this on the ground, and I have to be honest with you, it's super challenging on my spine, on my core, my neck, everything. So this move is going to take all the pressure and the resistance off your back, but still get you the most amazing results. So I'll walk you through form. So you're going to take your shoulder blades right here on the actual bench. And again, you can do this on a ball as well. I have 5-pound weights. You can do 2 pounds weights, 3-pound weights. You can even do this exact move without weights, okay? So I'm gonna keep my chin off my chest. I'm gonna raise my tailbone, and I am going to keep my legs shoulder width apart. And I'm gonna actually come up and slide the weight down, trying to get close to my knees and keeping that chin off the chest to not affect the airways. So it looks like this, okay? So you're gonna alternate and exhale at the top. And you're gonna squeeze that core. It's gonna look like that, okay? Trying to make as much range as you can, okay? Coming up and then back. And I'm actually sliding my hand down my leg, okay? And you can just come here and do 15. And when I say 15, what I'm actually gonna do is each side counts as one. So 1, 2, 3, we do 15, okay? So I want to share one of the things that's really cool about this move is not doing on the ground is when you're up a little bit, you're getting a little more stabilizing, but also when you're working on the sides right here, you're getting those obliques right here versus just the front. We spend so much time focusing on this that we forget that this is actually what's going to give us the shape, okay? So literally you're coming up, now I want to show you, you can do the exact same move, okay? Pretend like there's weights or not, but I can still feel it. Trying to set a goal to actually reach my knees. Then I flip over, okay? And I'm actually coming on a plank position now. So this is interesting with a plank position. We often think that, we're a wuss because they're hard. No, they are literally working your body all the way from your shoulders to your knees, okay? So you're gonna come to a plank position. I'm gonna show it with weights, and then I'll show the modification, okay? And then I'm gonna do all the moves together. And your goal is to do 3 sets of this without stopping. I do 15 of each one, but if you do 5, you do 8. It's better than you did the day before. Do not beat yourself up for something you've never done before, okay? So I come to a plank position, okay? So shoulder width apart with my legs, and then my wrists are right underneath my actual shoulder blades, okay? And I'm gonna take a 5-pound weight, you can do this with or without weights. I'm gonna show you the hardest version first. And I'm gonna stick my core in, okay? You don't want the print to look like this. You actually want to come just a little bit to squeeze that core. I've got a 5-pound weight. I'm going to, again, shoulder width apart on the feet so that you don't lose stability. Okay, I'm gonna take the 5-pound weight, I'm gonna come out with it, come right back. I'm gonna come in with it and right back. And I'm gonna do 15 on each side, okay? So it looks like this, ready? So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can only get to 8, that's okay too. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then rest. And then you're gonna do it again on the other side, okay? So you're gonna do on the other side, okay, on the next rep. And then the last rep, you're gonna break it basically into, we're gonna say 8 and 8 on each side, okay? So here's the modification, all right? So again, shoulder width apart on the knees, okay? Wrist right over the elbows. You're gonna bring that weight. This still works. Don't act like it doesn't, because trust me, this still works. Okay, ready? You're gonna come out. Okay, in, squeeze that core. There's 1, okay? So it can look like this. Or the third modification is, you can literally tap out, okay? And just come back and forth like that. Now, when you tap out, it's really easy to kind of start shifting your body. Keep those hips square, okay? Then you're gonna tap out, out, out. Exhale and squeeze those abs right there, okay? So for the next round, I'm gonna use my right side, and I'm gonna do 15 on one side. Then the last one, we're gonna do 8 on each side, and we'll call it 16, okay? So then I'm gonna come back up for the next move, okay? And I'm actually going to do this one with weights, but you can do without as well. Now, make sure you have a stable, like bench or seat that you're using when you do this, but I love to add, again, resistance to your core so that you actually shrink belly fat quicker. Don't be fooled. This whole like doing crunches and all these things, you need to add some sort of resistance, okay? So doing the plank, resistance is your whole body. So if you can't use the weight and the plank we just did, don't even stress about that, okay? Now, I might do some of this with 5 pounds, and I might go ahead and for the last couple reps, set the weight down. I'll show you what that looks like, and then keep going. Okay, so I only have 5 as my lightest weight that I have in the house. I think we have 3 pounds somewhere. No, our Pelotons. I'm gonna grab my 3-pound weight because I might need them. I want to show you guys. You do not have to feel like you're cheesing out. All of these are super tough, but I want to always give modifications for them, okay? So first of all, so I've got a 3-pound, I've got a 5-pound. I want you guys to grab your bench, I want you to grab your seat. I want you to make sure that you have stability right here in your hips. Your shoulders are up, your hips are shoulder width there. You're gonna come out. So I'm gonna show you heels always need to go to the back wall, okay? Always, they have to. Then you're gonna come up. You come up too much, you're coming out of the spot. So don't come up all the way. So it's gonna look like this. But I'm gonna take a weight and I'm gonna put it in my legs. And I'm gonna do I will shoot for 15. If I make it to 10, make it to 12. Who cares? I make it to 8. Have you guys ever done ab ripper with P90X? And I think he does every move 25 reps. I remember when I first started it, I was like, you're insane. And I think I did 5, and then I got to 8, and then I got to 10, and I got to 12. So give yourself some slack, okay? You're gonna get there. You're doing something nobody else is doing. So I'm gonna take the weight in my feet. Okay, I'm gonna stabilize myself here. I'm gonna keep my chin off my chest. I'm gonna come in, and again, my heels go to the back wall. And when you go out, that's 1, okay? So here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it's slipping. I'm gonna go ahead, there's 8. I'm gonna grab the right hand, go right back in, ready? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, set it down, okay? And again, you can do it without weight. Worst case scenario, you can even do one leg if you needed to. I mean, just moving your body and adding that resistance is huge. So remember, if you need a 2 pound, you need a 3 pound, a 5 pound, cut yourself some slack, okay? On the next move, we are just gonna use our body, okay? So we're gonna come down into a plank. Again, I like to alternate on my back, on my hands, on my back, on my hands. So I'm constantly confusing the body. So 2 of the movements, I worked the center part of my core. This next one is gonna be the sides. Okay, so always want you to think about, it's like your tricep. Your tricep has 3 different muscles. If you just work the one tricep, you're not really getting the full benefit. You need to do the same thing with your abs. You have 3 areas you've got to focus on, okay? So with the next move, I'm going to show the hardest, and then I'll make it into a modification, okay? So I'm gonna come into a plank position. And again, remember, this is for our whole body. So never feel bad that planks are tough, okay? Never feel bad. All right, so I'm gonna come into a plank position, again, shoulder width apart. Never come here, always come there. Squeeze that core, okay? So I'm gonna take my knee into my elbow, okay? And then I'm gonna take my heel to the heavens, okay? So my heel is gonna go up like that, and then right back in. Each time I come in, it's 1, okay? Modification. You come on your knees, and you come into your knee, and then you come up, okay? So you can still modify this, and you guys, either way, you feel it. I promise you that. So I'm gonna come and do the hardest version, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the other side as well. The other one where we use just the weights, we are only gonna do one side at a time on that, okay? So here we go. So I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna do 15 and then switch to the other side. You guys ready? Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now you can come on your knees halfway through if you need to. My feet were slipping back there a little bit. Move the bench a little bit and go closer to it. So now I'm gonna do the other side. I'm gonna do 15. You can rest in between if you need to, about 20, 30 seconds. Jump right back in. Okay, you guys ready? So here we go. I'm gonna breathe in. Here's 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, almost there, come on, 7, 6, 5, got 4 more, 4, 3, 2, 1. You gotta bring the 1 down underneath, and you go like this, halfway through. That's okay too. Don't beat yourself up. Definitely super challenging. The plank in itself is hard. Now, what I was doing is I was creating movement on one side, and then the other, which is gonna have to focus on this area here. Again, don't just do these movements this way. In order to change the whole shoulder, you have to do front, upper, and back. In order to change your quads, you gotta work the inner quad, the quad, and the sides, right? So you think of every muscle has 3 components that you should be working, okay? But this actually has 3 muscles in it. This actually has 3 you can utilize that are showing at all times, okay? So you guys got it? So now we're gonna go back through. We're gonna do it. We're gonna shoot for 15. When we make it to 12, we make it to 12, we make it to 10, we make it to 8. You need to take a rest in between and jump back in. Who cares? The fact that you're moving is everything. I never want you need to look at anybody you watch and go, okay, that's where I'm going to achieve to go. When I used to watch Tony Horton do ab ripper, and he would do 25 of each side, I'd be like, well, at least I know it's possible. And I'm gonna make it go that way. So definitely cut yourself some grace. Know that when your diet's extra clean and you're sleeping really well and you're drinking tons of water, you're gonna do better at these as well, okay? So I'm gonna take my 5 pounds. And now this whole thing you can do all the way through without stopping. You do 1 set of all of it all the way through and you're done, cool. Now I get asked a lot how often I'll work my core, and I'll be honest with you, the answer is not a whole lot, because a lot of the moves I do with shoulders, I do with back, I do with legs, incorporate so much stability and so much core that I don't technically isolate them a lot. But if I'm gonna isolate them, I'm gonna be doing movements like this. Okay, so I want you to join me. You guys ready? So if you're watching the recording or you're with me right now, we'll do it together. And I'm gonna answer all your guys' questions in the group too. I'm so excited, I'm so proud of all of you guys for crushing it. Some of you guys were down literally 10 pounds in 5 days. Some of you guys were down 7 to 8 pounds, 5 pounds, 6 pounds following the diet. Remember, diet's everything. Everything. And you want to build muscle? Diet's everything. Okay. What type of proteins you eat, when you eat them, what kind of carbs. Like, you know, the body you want to build starts with what you stick in your body. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go into a little bit of brief summary on this one. Make sure your shoulders apart, your chin is off your chest. We're going to do 15. Okay. Ready? And you're going to keep your weights sliding down your arms. You can do with or without the weights. Ready, set, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We come right down into the plank. Okay, and the plank is, I have a 5-pound weight. We're doing 1 side, okay? And then we're going back on our back and then we're coming back down here, okay? You guys ready? Now the last bonus half is doing the other side. So don't think I forgot, okay? So you're gonna come down into, now I already did this side. So why don't I do the other side, okay? All right, so shoulder width apart, your elbows right underneath your wrists right underneath your shoulders, ready? So I'm taking it out. And then in, okay? I'm going a little faster than slow down, ready? Let's slow down. I'm not trying to rush it there. Did you see that? Did you see that? I don't know, I saw that. I was rushing that 15. There's 3. You guys ready? 4. Breathe through, okay? 5. We got 10 more. There's 10. Don't shake your body. Your body's got to stay there, okay? All right. 7 more. 5 more. 4. 3. Come your knees if you need to. 2. I'm getting a little faster. I know. Okay, ready? Give me sheets now. Do you see me tapping like that? All right, done. Release. So when I normally do upper body and back and legs, I do a lot of 1 arm movements where I'm doing reps with 1 arm, reps with 1 lat, reps with 1 leg. So what happens is you're constantly challenging your core. I don't have to work out as much. So think about that during your workout. Make sure that you're challenging yourself in all realms. Your body knows it's going to go here. Okay, let's make sure to challenge it. All right. So you guys ready? This next one, you can do it with the weights or not do it with the weights. And we're going to go back to planks. Okay, and then we got that bonus plank that we just finished. We're going to do 8 on each side. Don't think I forgot. Okay, don't think I forgot. All right, ready? And if you do this without talking, like Rhonda is talking, this whole routine is 10 to 12 minutes. 10 to 12 minutes. We did it once a week. Okay, so I'm gonna take the whole width of my from here.
get my feet really stabilized there. Because we're rolling a little, make sure you get that stable. Don't be ripping those floors. Okay, ready? We're gonna do 15. Chin off the chest, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. And again, you can do it that way, it's okay? So don't, remember, look at somebody and strive to do what they do. Somebody was asking me yesterday how long I've been in fitness, and I'm like, all my life. I've been active, about 11 years being in fitness, lots of mistakes, lots of learning what works for my body. Okay, so the next move, we're gonna go into plank, then we're gonna rest. Okay, we're doing both sides. 15, right? Bringing it into the elbow, because we're gonna work this now, okay? You gotta work that part just as much as you work this part. Okay, so, and then we're gonna do that last burnout, okay? You guys ready? So we're coming to the plank. Again, bring those abs in. We're gonna bring it in, and then up. There's one. Bring it in, and then up. Okay, bring it in, and then up. There's 3. Ready? 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep those hips square. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You notice my leg getting less and less high? It's because it's bench. My feet are slipping on the hardwood floors. You move this real quick here. I will move my feet. There we go. All right. So now we're into the other side. You guys ready? So other side. 15 again. You do 5. Great. Stop. Breathe. Come on your knees if you need to. You can do like this. Okay. See how my toe is pointed? Don't do that. Heel. Okay. Always lead with the heel. All right. Ready? Here we go. 15. Here's 15. Wait. Hold on. Get my feet on here. Keep sliding. Here we go. Here we go. Here's 15. 14. 13. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Coming to rest real quick. We're gonna do that last set. Okay. You guys got that last set with the weights on the other side? You got this. But we're gonna do 8 on one side and 8 on the other. Because we should have done the left arm. We should have done the right arm. Now we're gonna finish 8 on one side, 8 on the other. So what we're gonna do is just alternate. We're not gonna do 1 on one side, okay? Come on your knees if you need to. I'm gonna use my 5 pounds. Because you know what? I can. And if I gotta come on my knees and modify the speed, I'm a badass. So definitely know that modifying means you're still trying. And I modify all the time. All right, you guys ready? So we are going to tap out and we're gonna do both directions. And we're gonna do a total of 16, okay? And then you're done. And if you want to repeat this and do it 3 times through and do like lesser sets or reps, you can do that, okay? All right, so I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna take it out. Here we go. So there, in, bring it in, okay? Back out, bring it in, that's 1. Yes, that's no, okay, it's 1, it's 1. You get 1, you get 1, okay? Here we go. You're gonna bring it in, you're gonna bring it back, you're gonna bring it out, you're gonna bring it in, there's 2. You get 5, you're awesome, okay? Do 1, bring it in, take it out, bring it in, there's 3, okay? If you need to modify, come on your knees and come like this, okay? you can absolutely, without question, do that. Just make sure that you're keeping your core still centered, okay? All right, guess what? Here's really cool. Now you have 10 left, that's it, okay? Yes, you can do it, then you're done. You're getting a full body workout right now. This is a full body workout. Look at me, I'm sweating. You guys know me. I really don't sweat a whole lot. I'm definitely sweating today. All right. So there's 8. You guys ready? Almost there. Might be losing count for 1. Think we have, what, 5 more? You want to take it out? Bring it in. I'm going to modify. We have 4 more. So still squeezing my core, still keeping my legs shoulder width apart. We've got 3 more. Make sure you breathe. We got 2 more. Squeeze that core, do not rotate those hips, okay? Keep them shoulder width apart. We got 1 more, guys. I don't know, maybe there's a bonus extra there, or not, it's all good, okay? And release, all right. Come into child pose right here. Release those shoulders. Breathe. And really reach with one arm over the other. Release your breathing. Take your other arm, reach it over the other one. Make sure to exhale. All right, come on up. All right, you guys. So you did it. I'm curious to see your guys' thoughts. And the one thing that I want you to remember is full-on modification is everything. So listen to your body as you go through this. If you have to rest in between, again, remember my story with P90X. It started with 5. So like he had a movement, and I was like, I'll do 5 of those. And I nailed 5. And I was like, okay, next move, I nailed 5. And I did it till I got to 8, and then got to 10, and then got to 12. And then where could you be in March of this next year? All because you started today. What if you added this 1 day to your routine each week? I haven't done this in forever, but I know a lot of you guys are going to bring some core to you. I have a lot of workout moves I'm going to bring in 2024. My reset groups that you guys are in here, what's really cool is you're going to get full-on meal plans and recipes and my live tutorials of food, but you're going to get a 5-day workout routine where you're going to get shoulders, abs, butt, legs, everything, right? And I'm going to have all these videos prepared for you guys, so you have a full routine that you can just stick your headphones in and work out with me, put music on, watch it. It's going to be so amazing. And I've had so many people that have asked me how to do and get in great shape in their late 40s. I'm going to be 50 in a few years, and I work out 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes a day. When you know what to eat, you guys, 30 minutes a day is a game changer. So remember, muscle burns fat. So if you want to shrink this section, think about doing some of those things, but form always comes first. All right, so I'm excited to see what you guys think. Have an amazing day, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye, everybody.